This is Character Asked It. You already know Character did it. I'm here with Oliver Bate. Tell us about yourself, bro.
What's good? I'm a UK artist, Leicester, East Midlands. I rap. I like to think that I sort of bridge the gap between the UK and America.
Okay.
That comes from me, though. But yeah.
Hell
that's
yeah.
more or less. Yeah, that's it. That's more or less.
How old are you?
19.
19? All right. And are you born and raised in the same city?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I only left briefly. I lived in Spain for a little bit, but
Okay. Why?
that was that's what my family wanted to go. They was like, let's go live in Spain, warmer, this, that, the third. I had family out there, but I weren't feeling it.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Like all my boys were back here, all my friends was here, so I was like, you know, them ones. You just feel like stay where it's all familiar.
Nah, I feel that, bro. When did you start making music?
Literally recent. Like my first song on streaming right now is Moon, and I think that went up like October last year. So, but it did bits though. It did bits. I think we're like 800 away from 15,000 on that one. So.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I saw you had a song with Dinesh, the rapper. I interviewed him. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
He's on his way up for sure.
Yeah, for real. We've got a whole EP coming out.
Hell yeah.
So we literally just like on the day we're recording this, 8th September, literally we just dropped a track today called like Delulu. That's hard. We got Beretta on it, backing vocals, all that.
That's awesome, bro. And you know, I like your style for real. Like, I was a big fan of Antics for a while. Do you know who Antics is?
No,
you gotta look into him, bro. He's a UK rapper. He's got a real interesting background, and y'all's voices are very similar. You should check him out.
For real, I'm gonna check him out.
No doubt, bro.
I remember, obviously, I was just listening to like only Kanye West and Jay-Z for like the longest, and then Jack Harlow.
Okay.
But I was on like hip hop Twitter and that, and people was like, "Nah, you need to listen to more music, this, that, and the fact." I weren't even into music at the time. I was just hooping, playing basketball, all that, which sort of explains all this.
Hell yeah, man. Is that normal? Like, are American artists are the popular artists there?
Basically, yeah. I mean, obviously, you get like Dave, Central C, Ed Sheeran to a degree, like they're big here. But to be honest with you, everyone listens to like Drake, Ye. Not really Jay-Z anymore. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's had his time. He's doing his thing,
Needs another album though.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he'll come out with one, bro. I like his newer stuff like that 444 album. I call that grown people rap, bro. Like that's like Jay-Z all grewed up.
Exactly.
So
yeah, I like
you watch the NBA. You're big on the NBA.
Yeah, I'm big on that. I remember I was real delusional when I was a teenager, because obviously I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make the NBA. I was talking it to everyone, but obviously being like a 6'0" teenager from the UK, that was never gonna happen, obviously. So I was like, yeah, let's get real, you know what I mean? Let's get real.
You never know, bro. You never know.
Nah, my time's gone.
What made you start making music?
I got told to make music, to be honest with you, because obviously I play basketball and that. And it was one of them ones, we'd all hit the park, hoop, and then in between the games, people would be like, yeah, bang on a beat, we'll do a freestyle, this, that, and the third. So I'd be freestyling with people, and then it got to the point where people were just saying like, you need to do music, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, nah, don't. And then obviously I was just bored one night, and I was like, yeah, let me see what this is saying. So I started like sampling some stuff. I was trying to cause I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be yay. So I started sampling, and then I was, to be fair, it was going quite well, but I never dropped nothing like that. Literally, this was like last summer, and I didn't drop nothing till October. I was literally just learning, and then I connected with my producer Steph Chalkham. He can't be here; he's hiding. But yeah, he produces all my stuff now.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Do you go to school? Do you have a job?
Nah, I work. This is the easiest way I found to explain what I do to people. So you've seen The Simpsons. You know what Homer Simpson does? That's more or less what I do. I work with chemicals. But every time I try to explain it to people, I found that's the only way I can get it through to them what I actually do.
So, do you actually sit at a big desk with a bunch of buttons, or do you just work at a nuclear plant?
Well, I do maintenance, so I'd work there when I'd if something like breaks or something like that. I'll go out there and save the day.
That's got to be interesting, bro. Do you have any stories from that?
A couple times, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell them. I don't know. They get all mad. I mean, I posted a picture once and I posted a couple of pictures there. Like they came and saw me the next day. They was like, "Oh, we saw your post on Facebook." I was like, "Ah."
Oh damn, bro! They watching.
Yeah,
they watching. Don't tell me. Don't tell me, bro.
I'll tell you off there.
Right. All right. So I know you just kind of started dropping music, but tell me about the progress. Tell me about your accomplishments that you've seen so far. I mean, you said you already got some decent streams on that one song.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've got, off the top of my head, 7 tracks that are out. 8 now because of Delulu. But just disregarding Delulu because it came out today, I've got 7 tracks that are out, including a feature with J-Rez, which that came out in March this year. And that charted, to be honest with you, that did 113 on Apple. I was like, what? Like, none of us knew it charted neither. Like, literally, it was like months later, I went on sound charts because I was like, I wonder if we charted. But then I found it. We was like, that's sick, whatever.
That's crazy.
Then literally, exactly, I was like, what? And then I've got Aries, Moon, Come to Life, Lex Pro, which is actually a freestyle. They're all hovering around 15,000 at the minute. They're actually just under it. They're on the 14,000.
All of them?
All of them, yeah. And then obviously I've got another track that I dropped like last month called Bibles and Rifles, which I think is the best one that I've got that's out. And that's literally just sitting under 3K at the minute. Which is
how have you gotten those numbers? Like, have you been putting them on playlists, things like that? What have you done?
I only put them on one playlist, to be honest with you. I put them on the UG Hits. It's this guy, Dope Taff, shout out. He does a playlist thing, but it went even through that. Like, I swear down, I was surprised as anyone else. It just banged. I think it hit the algorithm.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up, man.
I was surprised as hell. I was like, what?
No, that's exciting. I mean, most people have been making music for years can't say that. So hell yeah.
Exactly. I was like, that was like bragging rights. So, because obviously I was sat at my boy's house when we saw it, and obviously it didn't just do it like in one day, but obviously it was sort of sat around, and I was at my boy's when it hit 5K, and I was like, brother, my music's just started banging, this and the third. He was getting all gas. We literally just been hooping as well. And then it just started going like that ever since. And I was like, smashed it.
That's awesome, bro. Man, that's exciting for real. Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
Tell me about the biggest obstacles that you've had to overcome.
At one point, this ain't really an obstacle, but it was a little bit. At one point, right, my sister and her boyfriend were living here with their baby. So I was working full time, and then I couldn't record neither because obviously they would be here with the baby screaming, this, that, and the third. So I was like, you know what I mean? I thought, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I thought I can't record nothing, but it's good. It don't matter because obviously they moved out, whatever.
Hell yeah. You made it work. I know that had to drive you crazy for real. I know that had to drive you crazy.
It really did. I was sat here like, cause it'd be like midnight and I'd be trying to write a song or something. I'm like, I can't be too loud. But the other thing was as well, to be fair, when I first did my track, I was in college when I first started writing and stuff. And I think I came up with something. It was kind of mid, to be fair. But I got abused like crazy for that track. I was like, I nearly quit there and then. I was like, jeez. I got so hard to know. I was like, we've squared up, but nothing came of it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got that track. Everybody's had that experience for real. It's part of the journey, man.
It's embarrassing. I've still got it though.
What does success look like to you?
Numbers. I'll be honest with you. It's not about money. It's about just reaching people. To be honest with you, I just want it to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, if I make a song, like it's not unknown for me to make like 2 or 3 songs in a day. I mean, the one that I finished recording just as we got on here, this was like the 4th song that I made today. I know it's like that. I need to do another one when we get off this. I've got to send out a feature, but it's not unknown for me to do that. Like, I'm into this for real. Like, this is just all I do now, other than hoop and work. This is all I do. So for me, I will only drop something if I feel like I've put my soul into it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've got to spread. I think I've got something to share with people, and that's where I'm going with it.
Hell yeah, bro. And that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes, and that means you got the passion, and means it's not work, bro. It's play.
Big hobby.
Absolutely, man. You said you live in England, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What would you say are some of the cultural norms there that Americans misunderstand or don't know about?
I'm not really sure. I mean, to be fair, because I don't spend much time in America, so I don't know how you guys feel. But I will say I've got a boy that's like spent a lot of his time like around Americans and stuff, and I feel like the how am I gonna word this? Like socially, I feel like people act different here to in America, if you know what I'm saying.
In what way?
Like how you act, how you speak to people, how you look at people, that sort of thing. Because obviously, like I said, my boy that spent most of his time in America, he will just be like talking or looking at people in certain ways, and I'll be like, are you trying to get us like jumped or what? You know what I mean? But like, he's saying like, no, this is normal. This is like, you're the ones being weird. I'm like, nah.
No, I can see that, bro. I can see that, man. Especially, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, from an American's point of view, y'all could say anything with an English accent, and I'm gonna think it's the most polite thing you've ever said, even if you're insulted. You know. If you could go back and tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
Start music earlier. I'd have been doing this way earlier. I'd have built this brand. You know what I'm saying? But I guess everything that I did, I sort of learned something, you know what I mean? Like, everything that I did, it siphoned out people that I didn't need to be with, that sort of thing. I learned things, and I suppose that's what made me me, which is what made me the creative I am today. So, and I suppose certain things that I got up to within my life is sort of what's going to influence me with other things. Like, anything that's creative, that's me. Like, I will draw. I can't digitally draw, I don't know how to do that, but I will like draw just like when I'm bored. Design clothes, stuff like that. I've got a boy who's got a clothing brand, shout out Unleashed, but things like that, anything like that. So I feel like if I did anything different, I wouldn't be this way, or I wouldn't have the same influences, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like music earlier anyway.
Hell yeah. Now, I know, I mean, you were talking about how much you record and everything. You got a whole bunch of stuff coming up, but is there anything in particular you're real excited about that you got coming up?
Yes. Okay, so there's 2 EPs that I'm working on that's like, they're going to come like far apart, to be fair. One of them's City in the Sky. I'm not going to speak too much on that. It's just angelic music.
Okay.
But I'm working on like an EP that's going to come in like November, December time called like Tragically Beautiful. And I've got the cover art for it. It's like this house on fire. I've been working on it. I've got some sick features. DJ K Mac, Bree Manson. I've got loads. I'm trying to get Farai on it, which was the guy that was featuring on Moon. It's just, I think it's gonna be like 6 tracks, and it's all just like overproduced, that sort of thing. Like we're really putting everything into the production on this one, rather than like, hey, it's bars, don't get me wrong, it's bars, but everything's like, what can we do to like produce it? See what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for that one. That one's
hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah. I've been listening to the unreleased tracks on that one. I'm just like, I'm a fan of it.
When's that coming out?
Like November, December time. I've not got a set date yet because I'm waiting on a couple verses to come back. And depending on if they come back or not, I might have to do those verses.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up, man. Yeah, before we end it, is there any kind of like sentiment or life lesson that you would want to share anybody watching?
Any wisdom?
Yeah, little life lesson wisdoms, yeah.
Express yourself. Express yourself. Whatever you do, express yourself. Don't be normal. Don't be normal. Express yourself. Do what you gotta do. Go where you gotta go. Speak to who you gotta speak to. And always remain loyal. This is my favorite bit of advice that I give to everyone. I say, set yourself some boundaries in life and don't break them for anybody. There you go. You can have that for free.
Hell yeah, bro. Nah, that's what's up, man. Nah, I appreciate your time. I'm really excited to see what you're doing, because the progress you've made in the short period of time you've been doing it is really unheard of. So, man, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep killing it, bro. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see what all happens with you, man. This has been an awesome episode of Characterized It with Oliver Bate. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Love having me on.